Hey y'all, One Wire here. Today I want to talk to you guys about comfort and how you can make the longer rides more comfortable. That's right, I'm talking about your seat. Now to me, the stock seat that comes on the Harley touring bikes aren't exactly what you would call the most comfortable seats in the world. And a seat can make or break a comfortable ride. Now for me, anything over about 35, 45 minutes on a stock seat starts to get a little bit uncomfortable. And on a longer ride, that's not really cool. You don't really want to be stuck on a very uncomfortable seat for that long because it makes the ride grueling. So comfort is definitely extremely important to me. So I started doing some research on seats to figure out what was going to be most comfortable. What I would recommend you do is do some research, try and find, seats, because you got to find the balance between comfort and something that's not going to look hideous on your bike. Because if it does, then what's the point? You can't be having an ugly looking motorcycle. I ended up going with the Mustang Super Touring seat, and man, let me tell you, that's a very comfortable seat. And it looks like they are still open. Excellent.
How are you?
Hello. All right, let's go check out those seats. All right, so these are the seats. This is the stock seat, and this is the Mustang Super Touring seat. And if you take a look from above and look at the difference in the dimensions, look at the difference in the widths of the two seats for both the driver and the passenger. And one thing on the stock seat, one thing that my wife didn't care too much for is not only the narrow width, but also it has like a downward slope. And even though we ride with a sissy bar on the back to kind of keep her from sliding off, she still didn't like the way that felt. It wasn't that comfortable. And so then if you look at the Mustang seat, big difference. Not only is it much wider and more cushiony, but if you look at it this way, it doesn't have nearly the downward slope angle that the stock seat has. And one thing that I noticed for me that really added to the comfort for me was here on the stock seat. This portion right here, I always felt like I was kind of half sitting on this. Whereas on the Mustang seat, there's a lot more room here. And I just feel like this is just supporting my lower back. Now, obviously, it's not a substitute for a driver's backrest, which you can buy that separately, and that actually goes through here. You can't use just the regular one that you normally would with this seat, because if you take a look at the seat itself, the mount for the backrest is actually integral of the seat. That hole doesn't actually come, this slot does not actually come all the way through to the bottom side. It's mounted within the seat. Whereas on the stock seat, you can see that it goes all the way down through. And so the backrest would actually go through and mount on the motorcycle rather than in the seat. I don't have a driver backrest on mine. I'll probably end up getting one soon. But another thing that this seat does is it sits you back. I think it's like 1.75 inches farther back on the motorcycle. And even though I'm not the tallest guy in the world, I'm 5'7", don't have the longest legs. Just having that extra 1.75 inches, whatever it is, On the motorcycle, because it sit me back, it gave me a little bit more leg room for my feet to hit the controls and everything, and it's more comfortable for me, especially on the longer trips. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this installed on the motorcycle and show you how it looks. All right, so on the seat, there's a little groove there. Or I should say it's a little bar with a slot in it that engages on this tab. So you just place the seat, just push down a little bit as you tap the seat into place, lift up there to make sure that that slot has engaged the groove, which it has. Bolt hole lines up here. Install the screw here. I've got the thumb screw. You can get locking fasteners if you're worried about somebody stealing your seat. Mine's just a big thumb screw, so just kind of tighten that down. And that's it. Seat is installed. It's a really easy upgrade you can do to greatly improve the comfortability, especially on the longer trips. And that's it. That's the seat installed on the motorcycle. Okay, well, got the new seat on here, and man, is it comfortable, I gotta tell you. Alright, y'all. Well, that's the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate those of you that are watching the videos. And if you like what you saw, please go ahead and give me a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit the little bell icon. That way you can get notified anytime I upload a new video. And anytime you get a chance, please share the videos with your friends. You guys take care. I'll see you on the next video, and everybody stay well.